If you guys still need help gearing up for anything in the gun running update or just need some extra money, check out G2A with a link in the description and use code BOSS for an extra discount. Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, we're going to be taking a look at all the details regarding the unreleased vehicles and content that should be arriving within the next couple weeks and months over the gun running DLC. So within this update, there was a lot of tunables or drip fed content, and I've only made one video on it so far. This is actually my first day back since the gun running DLC has come out, so that means I will be doing a live stream a little bit later on in the day. I'll also be announcing the winner of the shark card giveaway, so links to that in the description. You've got like a couple hours left to enter this, but today what we're going to be talking about is more details about all the unreleased content, and we actually get to see what these unreleased vehicles look like on the website, and this actually confirms two things. So this is the first set right here. This is the Legendary Motorsports site. This is 4 out of the 6 unreleased vehicles. You can see on the bottom bar we have the Debauchee Wagner, which has a confirmed price of 1.535 million. Just above that on the right you have the Grotti Cheetah Classic, which has a confirmed price tag of $865,000. To the left of that, the Pegassi Torero, which is $998,000. Why it's not a million, I don't know. I don't know what the point of having it $2,000 under a million is, but that right there is the Lamborghini Countach, so that's pretty awesome. And then you've got the Ocelot XA21, which is coming at the steep price of $2.375 million. And I know it's obvious, but all of them are two-seaters. We have 2 supercars, the Wagner and the XA21, and then 2 sports classics in the Torero and the Cheetah Classic. And what that also does is confirm the release order. It's going to be Wagner, Cheetah Classic, Torero, and then last but not least, the Ocelot XA21. Now, that would be pretty easy enough to predict the release order if we didn't have another website in which to take a look at, and we do. And that other website is the Warstock Cash and Carry site, because we have 2 vehicles left. We have the Night Shark and the Ardent. So the Night Shark is the vehicle on the right. It comes in at a price tag of $1.245 million. It can seat 4 players, which is going to be pretty awesome. It's kind of like our mini Insurgent. And then on the left, you have sort of a mini Ruiner 2000 in the Ardent, which is $1.15 million, and that is a 2-seater. So that's where I've stated things get a little bit tricky, because even though we know the release order of both websites, we know that the Night Shark is going to be coming before the Ardent. Because there's 2 different websites, we don't know what the order is going to be. We just know the first and the last of each site. We know that the first one on Warstock will be the Night Shark. We know the first one on Legendary Motorsports will be the Wagner. We know the last one on Warstock will be the Ardent, obviously. And the last one on Legendary will be the Ocelot XA21. But that right there is pretty awesome, and I am very excited for these vehicles to be added into the game. In just a couple days, I will be doing a live stream where we actually get these into Grand Theft Auto 5 single player. We check out all the customization, so that will definitely be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for that video, probably in just a couple days. I've got a lot of live streams to catch up on, but that is definitely on the agenda. But that is some brand new information regarding these epic unreleased cars. But what's actually pretty cool is that is not the only drip feed vehicles that we're going to be getting. We're going to be getting 2 more in the form of existing vehicles, but upgraded ones. So that is going to be a new Insurgent, and it's also going to be a new Technical. So you've probably seen these if you've been playing the gun running missions in the supply runs. These vehicles are used in the supply runs, but you obviously can't store them. So that is the new Technical and the new Insurgent. FunMW2 says you can upgrade your Insurgent pickup and Technical in the future. The Insurgent pickup custom is going to cost $202,000, and the Technical custom is $142,000 as far as the upgrade goes. So that is pretty cool. He also says that you would need a vehicle workshop inside your MOC to upgrade them into custom variants. Once that's done, you can purchase heavy armor, etc. And that's actually confirmed by this in-game screenshot right here, where Foxy Snaps is actually trying to take the new Insurgent custom inside of the LSC, and the message he gets at the very top says you need a mobile operations center with a weapon and vehicle workshop to modify this vehicle. So that is going to be incredibly cool. Needless to say, I'm very, very excited about this. And we can also check out some of the liveries and customization upgrades for both of these vehicles. So I'll actually show you guys that on the screen. Once again, this video is coming courtesy of Foxy Snaps. Really, really cool stuff here, as the Technical and the Insurgent are getting massive updates, not only in terms of their liveries, which is what you guys are seeing right here with lots of digital and sort of army style camos, but also the upgrades you can do too. I'll show you guys a video of that right now. A lot of the upgrades, in fact, are pretty awesome. Now, as far as what those upgrades are, this is for the Insurgent Pickup Custom. It's a new turret, window armor plating. There's actually 3 different types, a turret shield, mine dropper, and the 20 liveries that we saw. And for the Technical Custom, it's a new turret, window armor plating, 3 different types of them, a mine dropper, 20 livery designs, which we've seen, and 5 different front bumpers. One of them is kind of like a wedge, which is actually really, really cool. Now, unfortunately, the bad news regarding all of this is that half of this stuff you're going to have to research. The Insurgent Pickup Custom has 2 items that have to be researched, the upgraded turret and the turret shield, and the Technical Custom has 4 items that have to be researched, the new minigun, and then 3 different bumper and armor options. So as you guys know, the weapon upgrading and every researching thing in gun running takes a good bit of time to do. So that's going to be a little bit unfortunate with these drip-fed vehicles, but just do note that they will be coming in the game, and you will be able to store them as personal vehicles too, which is another great feature about this. You won't have to call them in like Pegasus vehicles. You'll be able to just grab them either out of your office or out of one of your vehicle storage facilities. So that right there is pretty awesome, and it actually brings our total of drip-fed vehicles to 8, which is pretty cool. So I don't know how Rockstar are going to go about releasing these into the game, whether it's going to be every week or every other week or multiple in a week. We have no idea at this point, but just know that Rockstar has a ton of content left over in the game, and that we're going to be able to enjoy really, really soon. Now, speaking of other content that we're going to be able to enjoy really soon, we actually have some news about new Independence Day items that will be making its way into the game. And there's only 4 new items, but it's very clear that Rockstar is doing this for Independence Day. So these are liveries for the Mobile Operations Center, and all of them have a sort of American Independence Day sort of theme. So this is the first one right here. It is Stars and Stripes, which is pretty cool. It's essentially a giant American flag style livery that's wrapped around the entire MOC. These are courtesy of Wildbrick 142. So that is the first one. The second one is Eagle Claw, which actually looks awesome. It's like an eagle that's ripping through the paint of the MOC. That one is really, really epic. I like this look a lot, and I just think that's super awesome. The next one we have is the Eagle Claw flag, which basically combines the first 2 liveries we looked at and puts them together. So if you like the first 2 a lot, then you're surely going to love this one. And the last one is called Fighting Freedom, which is certainly the most outrageous of them all. It has Forever Fighting Freedom on the side, with an eagle holding a minigun, and you've got the American flag sort of livery on there too. So they're all pretty similar, but they're very patriotic, very cool, and that is going to be coming in the Independence Day update. For now, that looks to be the only like new content that they're going to be bringing out. There doesn't seem to be any patriotic themed vehicles like the Sovereign or the Monster Truck. It looks like it's just going to be an update for the MOC. Moving on, there's also going to be some adversary modes that Rockstar add in the game via tunables. Foxy Snaps confirms some audio files possibly related to new adversary modes, GRDR, and then GROT, which is air horns, and then GRPM, which is growling. So, as we expected, Rockstar are going to be adding more adversary modes into the game. They have their like bunker series right now, but again, I don't see too many people playing that. So just expect a lot of new adversary modes coming into the game. As we know, Rockstar love them a bunch, and a bunch of other miscellaneous things as well. I don't know if this is going to be used in some way, shape, or form, but Rockstar added a new damaged UFO prop with Gunrunning. So this is kind of weird because this doesn't seem to be used anywhere. And with import-export, they actually added something similar. They added like a normal UFO prop. So I don't know what's going on here with Rockstar and the UFOs. I don't know if this has a purpose or anything along those lines, but this could be used somewhere down the line in an adversary mode or some sort of other game mode. I guess we're really just going to have to wait and see. And last but not least today, do you guys know how Rockstar gave us a couple of free items in Gunrunning just by logging in, like the Class of 98 shirt, and then we got the white hoodie for ending up buying a bunker? Well, it turns out that there's going to be a lot more of that coming soon. So I know this is a massive list, but feel free to pause the video if you want. These are just a handful of the items that are going to be coming, from hoodies to pocket tees to caps and so much more. We're going to be getting all of that. I don't know how, but these are hidden clothing items that Rockstar have in the game and that they can release at any time via tunables. The list goes on and on. There's actually camo tees, blacked out tees, and FunMW2 says they aren't listed, so he assumes they might be a part of their live stream canon, which I hope it isn't the case, because very few people end up getting these shirts. Yes, it makes them very rare, but I would be awesome, because these shirts sound pretty cool and the items sound cool, if we could get them without having to tune into Rockstar's live stream. That would be much appreciated. But just know that we have a ton of leftover clothing items in the game that Rockstar can really release whenever they want. But anyways, that's all the information that I'm going to be talking about for you guys in this video today regarding all the unreleased DLC content, the tunables, vehicles, and more that are going to be arriving into Grand Theft Auto Online hopefully sometime soon. As I mentioned earlier, I will be doing a customization live stream of all the vehicles, so that'll be a ton of fun. At least everyone that we can do. Some of them do require a mobile operation center in order to get the upgrades, but regardless, we're going to do as much of it as we can. Speaking of live streams, I will have one later today, so that's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to be doing my first gun running live stream, so stay tuned for that. If you guys did go and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome, and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you like daily GTA 5 videos like this. With all the way, guys, like I said, thanks so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.